When it reaches my point of interest, it passes. Just give me an entry. Things are not easy. Things ain't easy. So you could join us on YouTube. We're going to have different pairs that are we're going to look at. Morning, short morning. Starting enjoy. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Mperi sound ndale yagirekatenya kagende kukibuka.
Then maybe off.
Akeno kaliwo. I never miss any of your lives. Yeah, of course you can't miss because we can actually making some money, but nowadays let me first share this link. You could also join the YouTube YouTube live trading because we shall have in some entries there. So you could join YouTube. Let me first share it out for a minute. NFP, we shall wait for the NFP. There's a way people want money for NFP, I don't know. Papa have to make money today. Of course, once you're with us, you can make some good amounts. Yeah. I think my guys on YouTube, you could actually comment some pairs to make some analysis. You could comment your favorite pairs, then you see what to do with them. For best setup. Yeah, I'm also looking for one. Mind if you share some insights? Yeah, I want us to share some insights. By then, I don't know what pairs we could go to because remember today we have some major news coming in, and for those major news that are coming in, there is a way market could actually react. Market can actually react in a very funny way. Stuart, do you mentor? Yes, I do. Gold is gonna be hard. Gold can't be hard. If you say that something is going to be hard, just leave it and maybe look for something else to trade. I'm with you. Yeah. Ah, this year 70 invite. Are you going to copy trade today? Of course, you just joined in. You could see the people who are there, and once I get I best move because you people already see me when I'm not trading the USD JPY pairs. I'm having a USD JPY pair had in a sell from yesterday till now. Till now. That's when guys should know that why I don't like those pairs in most cases. Till now it hasn't moved an inch. So how do you see BTC USD? Could we check on it?
Ain't nobody in my lane when I die again. White tee, black coat, crazy like sharp, and look like trouble, but it's good kind of one. Too smooth, but I beg that talk.
For BTC USD, that person who wrote that pair there, I wouldn't tell you to sell it, even if it has made in some multiple rejections. For it is showing sells, but I don't see it selling. Mentorship link in bio. Yeah, you could talk. You're the best. Thank you so much, bro. Let's get some other pairs. Which other pairs could you comment, guys? Let's check on silver here and we see how silver can. Also, silver has already left us, has already bought. Guys, I'm waiting for your favorite pairs. We could get an entry this early morning. Let's check on US oil. US oil is also still. Today's pairs, all of them actually are not they are very, I don't know, I'm not seeing any entries right now on a lot of pairs by the way. On a lot of pairs. also USDJPY confirmed some other things there. And when I look at the dollar index, I can think of what gold can do. We have some imbalances down here. If at all the dollar index sells to a certain level here, meaning it could actually buy on what? On NFP. So I don't know if you can be here for that long, but we have to first wait and see how it will actually react. Because if it is to buy, meaning gold will sell. Okay, so we have to just wait and see what position it will be in prior to news. Because if it stays in that one direction, in that accumulation phase that it has actually made, it means that it could again sell, reach an entry level of buy, then maybe gold will do it. So we have to wait and see how strong it will be, but prior to news. Bought gold from 4252, gonna hold till 400, or waiting in if bad volume to it. That message is from a colleague on YouTube. The name is Hard. Yeah, you're right, it could happen. But you know how trading is. It's not that easy. Which other pair can we look at? Which pairs do you guys trade? You want me to take you into stocks? Oh, we should trade Google. Guys, we are live. We are live on YouTube. If you want to see the chat, maybe you could turn on to YouTube. Then we trade. Which pairs do you guys trade on YouTube? Yeah. Oh, you people, you don't trade. Hmm? You guys really trade. GBBJPY, it might buy from where it is right now, but I also don't recommend it. For me, there are entries. There is a way I actually like my entries. For me, I always want to start with the market. I don't want to jump onto the market. If NFP finds you, the market will be finished. It depends where I will be. But I'm always good in trading news. Hey, my mentor, long time. That message is from Bismarck. Bro, how are you? Hope you're doing good. I can see what gold is doing right now, but I've seen the where we can get entries on gold. Be aware that we have news today. Let me show you here. We have some news today. Someone wants us to look at USD card. Oh, let's look at it. I think what we're having today, we have the NFP, okay, and what these guys think, or what they think is that the previous data was I think 57K, okay, and then these guys are forecasting it to their forecast is higher than the previous volume that was put out. So we don't know what could happen today, but we shall check and see. And do you guys know how to trade news? Like, can you interpret news? Do you guys know how to interpret news? Hmm. We should make a live explaining to people how they could know what would happen now, and also what if you've already seen some groups that I'm in. I'm always in the now now like Telegram, eh? I'm always in the FX Street Telegram, eh? I also have their application, so I could know what would happen. Like how let me actually show you here. Let's put it in. Guys, we are live trading on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. You could actually come and see what we are having here. No, explain to us. Yeah. Now here they give you a lot of news updates. Eh? You could come and check what's happening. Eh? Now like here, let me show you. Now like here, you come and read this, even very new, and they will tell you that maybe uh, they will tell you that gold consolidates below the recent highs, okay, as the USD strengthen and Fed hike beats cap ahead of the US news. So they will also give you an explanation. They will tell you that gold and its symbol XAUSD consolidates below 42, but I know this one I think they broke, but they said that it consolidates below 4250 during the Asian session on Friday, and for now seems to have sold for the previous days retracement, slide from its highest level since June what. So and I could tell you here that maybe traders seem hesitant to place aggressive direction bets, okay, and opt to wait for the release of the crucial US non-former payrolls, okay, report amid. So that's why you see me. Maybe you see us sometimes we trade after effects. Eh? We wait for the data to be released because sometimes it's hard to know where this news could actually go. Mm. So it's hard. Sometimes we wait for the market maybe to, show up something. Then we could also try it out. Could also try to enter in. And for me, even if we have news, I always trade my setups. Eh? I trade setups. Please drop your WhatsApp number for mentorship programs. But when you tap the link in the bio, you'll see everything that I have there. The WhatsApp. Hmm, I'll try to drop it here. Now, for me, this is what I do always. If at all, my it depends on my observation. Eh? But if at all, gold is not on my setup. Like if they are not on, if I make a setup and gold doesn't come to my setup, I don't enter. Okay, I wait for the news. In most cases, what happens? News always completes or it goes and picks the entries that I've already marked. So sometimes I go for the after effect even because sometimes the effect is kind of hard to get unless otherwise, and it's too stressful. Sometimes you be on panic, you be on pressure. I know you people want news, and we have always been making money too from news, but you don't have to stress. If they are not on your setup, if they are not on your setup, don't bother. Mm. Because now we shall let's see here. Uh, man, let's see. Literal. Cover the chicken. No, what so now we could also come and see contact via that WhatsApp for mentorship, but I have no reply till now, brother. Mr. Joseph, I understand, but the problem comes from the many messages that I get. So if you don't maybe send another message, it's very hard for me to go through all the messages. Sometimes you know how things are hard. I be having a lot of messages every day, so sometimes I don't see the messages. Yes, maybe I have to send another one because I also reply. I get time and reply them, but when they take in some time, I also forget. I don't forget, but I don't see them. Let's come here. News. Now this is what I will come and check. You will see the FX tweet team 5 minutes ago dropped and said that the US non-formal payrolls expected to raise by 80K in July. So if I have that in mind, you know what will happen? If I always have that in mind, I'll be like, okay, if this is going to happen, then gold can do this and this. You have to pick a lot of information. You will find traders like watching this thing Bloomberg. Let me show you. I'll show you. Yeah. So you go on gathering a lot of information, okay? And you come and check the reason why they expect the what? They expect it to be by 80K, okay? Yo, what's up, so a long time. Yeah, long time. Hope you're good. Please, thank you. You're welcome. I want to show you something. Now I have to show you something.
But also other manufacturers. So
So
it's a
you'll find
massive
at times
cluster which
when
is located on the banks.
you'll find at times when we are getting news from Bloomberg,
of the
yeah.
Rhine.
Mm.
So it's
Then there
quite
you
an
can know
impact, and
what's
we have
happening
seen
all over the
several
country.
companies
So
already
that
impact
it's
for
always
production and
advised that you should
also
try
for
and make research
economic
if you
development
want to be good in
as a consequence
fundamentals.
of this.
And it's very hard actually to
Rico, are there any
do
measures
this,
that
but
politicians
at
or
times
companies can actually
when
take now to
you're
make it a
doing
little
it
bit
for
easier?
maybe
Yeah, it's not that
when you
difficult
do it like
because
one or
we're
two or
dealing
three
with raw
times, there is a
materials,
way you
so
get
that's
used, and it
massive
becomes very
volumes,
easy for
right?
you,
So it's
you know,
very
to
difficult
understand how
to
the market could
shift
actually
these to other modes.
uh,
And
move.
often it's also a matter of
What do you guys have as
location
your
on the
predictions
water side.
today?
So
Do you guys
that's not
expect
reachable by other
the
means.
dollar to
So yeah,
go up
when
or
we
down?
look
Okay,
at
gold. Do
this,
you expect gold to buy or
it's a
sell? What
matter
do you guys have
of
in your
just
minds
building
today?
up
We
more
are live on
buffer
YouTube.
stocks in the
You could
future.
come and
That's
check.
something for
We're
the
making
future,
it
right? So
some
that's not a detour for
research
now.
here.
So now it's a
So
matter
you could
of
tap that link in the
trying
bio.
to
Then
get more barges on
I
to
think
just
we
transport
have a lot of
more
people here giving
on these
their
barges.
opinions. Eh?
And then for the
One is
future,
saying
we
that gold
more
will
have to
buy,
look
another one
into
is saying that gold will sell.
infrastructure
Are you seeing how
adjustments and
these
also
guys trap
adjustment
us and
of
take our
the Rhine
money? Eh?
infrastructure.
Eh? You have people saying
I mean,
that gold will
does recurring
sell,
low
gold
water
will buy.
change this
It's like
really,
a
the
battle.
long-term role of inland shipping? Do you think trades and actually
You see,
routes will have to
that's how you
change in the
people
coming
keep
years?
losing money. And for NFP, by the
Yeah,
way,
the problem is
or
really
for those major
these
news,
volumes,
in most
because these volumes are
cases,
massive, right?
don't
So
use your main
it's not
account.
easy
Make
to
some
put this on
internal
trains.
transfer to
We can't easily do
another
this.
account.
There's
Let's say you
no
having, let's say you
not
having
enough
2,000
capacity
USD
available
as your
and not
capital,
near
and you
enough.
really want to
So
trade news, you really want to
that's
risk
not
news.
really a solution.
Go on, trade the
Yeah,
500.
we will
Don't trade
need to
the
look
2,000
into
account,
other
because
options
it
and
even depends on the
alternatives
broker.
to deal with
The
this
broker
and to
can
turn
actually
more resilient,
manipulate you,
because this is going to happen
okay?
more often than
It
in the
can
past.
manipulate you
We've seen
and
it
take your money. Why?
twice now
They
over the
could jump
last
the stop
10
losses.
years.
They do
And
that.
now again.
Then even if
And
you
this is
inbox them, do you
already
know what
more
they'll
than in
do?
the last
Do you know what
50
they'll tell
years.
you? They
You
will
can
tell you that,
imagine that climate change is
when
going
news
to
are
have an
happening, there
impact
is too much high
even more in the
volatility,
future
what and
on the
what,
Rhine. So we
and
will
there
need
is no
to
way you can blame them.
prepare for
So
this,
in
and
most
that's
cases,
also
don't
a
use that
message to
much
policymakers.
money that you're having on your account.
I mean,
Transfer in
again,
some
are
money,
there actually,
use
what
that
are, when
money
you
to
look at the
trade,
next
then
couple
we shall
of
see the
months
rest, okay?
and quarters,
Yeah.
what are the
And
industries
for
that
me,
you
what
worry
I
about the most?
do,
I know we talked to the ones that are
I'm
most
actually good at trading
vulnerable, the ones that
news,
have inventories. It just feels
but
like
at
it just
times,
adds on another point
I
of
trade
pressure,
after effects.
given what we're already seeing with, the Strait of Hormuz.
Michael Tawanya,
Absolutely, yeah, it comes on top of other
life.
disruptions that we have across the world, particularly the Middle East and the
Michael, take
Hormuz
it.
disruption, which
So
impacts energy markets, of course, but more
that's what we should do.
structurally,
And
the competitive
depending on
position
what I see right
of
now, depending
Europe
on how I'm
is in
seeing this
play as
market,
well. If we look at companies like chemical
what it's
industries along the
11:41.
Rhine,
We can
or
get
steel
entries by the way
production,
before, but
this is
before
also
that,
one of
let's make some
the
analysis
things
here on
that's
gold.
important
Guys
for
who are not with us on
or
YouTube, you're
choosing a
missing a lot,
location
because
to
we're going to
invest
make
in.
in some
So
analysis here.
it
So you could
really
tap that link
matters.
in the bio. You could come and see the chat here.
Rico, thank you so
We
much
are
for
going to
joining
make
us.
in some
Rico
analysis
Lumander,
and we
Senior
see
Sector
what would
Economist for
happen. Okay.
Transport and
Those
Logistics
people
at
who
ING.
want
Now,
my copy
Rheinmetall has
trading,
cut
if
its
you want
sales
me to trade
forecast for the year
your
after losing a
account,
German naval contract worth billions of
you
euros.
could tap that link
Germany's
in the
biggest
bio. You'll
defense
see that
company
copy.
has positioned itself
You
as
see
a key
that
provider of
copy
weapons to
trade with
Europe.
me.
It's
Okay.
now seeking to
So
secure
whatever
additional
good trade
contracts
that I will
for its
get
naval
will go
division. Now, we
directly
spoke
into your
exclusively with the
account.
chief executive, Armin
Yeah. You
Paparga,
don't need
about
to
the
send
loss of that
anyone
naval deal
money.
and
You
what's
just deposit
next
on that
for the
broker that I
company.
use. So you could easily withdraw and
I am
deposit,
very unhappy that we
and
lost the
then you
one
could connect my strategy
the
and copy my trade.
F-126, but
So
at the end of
guys,
the
come to
day,
YouTube.
there
I'm
is an
waiting for
impact, but it's
people
not a
to be
huge
like
impact.
maybe YouTube here.
The naval business is at the
I'm
moment
waiting
the
for people
smallest business of Rheinmetall,
to come on YouTube here
and
so I
we will
could
have an impact
make
this year of about
some good
300
analysis
million
here.
euro in sales. This is
I wonder
exactly
how you
what we
guys
took
be on
out
TikTok. You be
also
very well
from
on TikTok. Yes,
our
they are not
guidance.
just
But this
people
business
hate
is
YouTube.
on a level of 10%, so between 20 and 30 million, with an EBITDA of 3 billion. So you see the impact is very small on
so we're gonna
the profitability.
see
Could
what
this
to do
actually
here.
lead, though, to a slowdown of
Let's
the
go in
production
some higher
ramp-up?
time frames and we ask for help
No,
from
not
there,
really,
because these
we
smaller time
have
frames
such
could
a
actually
wide product
lie you,
portfolio
okay?
that I'm sure that we can, over the
And
next
if
years,
you remember, by the
compensate or
way,
overcompensate
before
also
going
these
any further,
areas.
You remember, guys, when we made the live yesterday,
the people
I told you that we have a buy zone here.
So we stay
and the sell zone was here. But you know why I didn't come back yesterday on the live?
Also the years after next year,
it is because
my expectation is that the growth rate is still
the
more
market,
than 30%
this market did not reach
So what exactly will
levels.
compensate for this loss of contract? Is it autonomous
It did not reach any
vessels?
of those levels. It's why I didn't come back.
This
and
is
when
one,
you see
one point.
it is still
on the
marked,
other point, we are
so
looking
don't call
for
it for
international
today.
and
For
other
today,
national contracts. And
you
I'm
could
sure
see
that
that
also
the buy
Germany
zone, they
will
came,
give
we
us
tested,
some
but
contracts because we
they did not
have
come
the
and
biggest
they did not
shipyards
tap into our
over
entry level.
water
Even
here
the
in Germany,
sell level which
and
was
Germany
there,
needs
they
these
did not reach
capacities,
the
and
level, but right now they
I'm
are
sure that
heading
we
there.
will find a
So
good way.
let's see.
On the German Naval Yard,
So when
and
we
at the
come at
moment I can
4H,
make no decision because I have to wait
we want to
that
check if
we
you
get
have
more
maybe,
contracts with the
if
F-126.
we maybe
It was a
have
need.
any, maybe
Therefore, that was the reason
FVG,
that we gave
maybe
this
if you have an order
bid.
block there,
Now
we
we
want to
have to
check and
wait,
see
and
what
we will see over the
would
next
give us a
2-3
confluence
months
today
if there
to
are
take
new
these
contracts
trades.
coming in,
So
and if yes,
my guys
then we will continue.
Do you worry,
on YouTube
sir,
there,
that actually there
even on
are
TikTok,
other
could you
things
guys
like the
show,
frigate
do we have an order block here?
F-127 that will be called into question by German lawmakers?
I have no idea at the moment what
Wow,
really
let
is
me
coming
check.
with the
Let me check this.
F-127 because the German government at the
We have
moment
this
is
one here.
looking forward to
I'm
say,
going to
okay,
mark two
we have
zones here.
to reduce
If
the
I mark
cost
this
structure.
fair value
And
gap here,
we are in negotiations at the
then
moment. You know
we
that we
shall
are
also
in a
come and mark
consortium with
this order block
TKMS
here.
on the F-127. And we
That we are
want to do
having
what is
this
good for
order
the
block here.
customer at the end of the day, but we are also flexible.
Okay. Oh, but they are
I mean,
still
Germany
very,
appears to
very
have also decided
far.
to open the
But
tender up
that
to
would be
others
a
for the
very good
procurement
setup.
of the collaborative
Let me
combat
try
aircraft
to mark it
instead
for
of
you
going with
very
the
well and
Rheinmetall
just see.
Boeing product from the start. What do you make of this?
Competition is always good.
Let me
Germany
mark
is
it for
looking
you
at the
very well
moment
and
for
just see.
different solutions, and at the end of the day, the best solution should win. We go with Boeing Australia in that area because we believe that this system at the moment is a modern system and is the most qualified system at the moment. But it seems to be
Guys who
that
are not on
Germany wants
YouTube,
to
you're
go
missing out.
like on the drone
Bro,
business
mute
with
the
2 or
volume
3
on the YouTube
different
volume. Bro,
competitors,
do you have
and
any issue on
that's
YouTube?
really good, and that's fine for us.
But what does it mean for you? Do you think, are you still
Let's
confident that you will
mark
be
this
given the
first
order?
and we see.
I think that the order will be first split.
The sell zones I'm seeing on
A
4.8, they are
pre-phase
a bit far.
order, and then at the end of the day, the winner takes it all. And
Showing
I'm
that
always
just
convinced. If I'm
having
not
some
convinced that we are able to
pushing
win,
up there.
I should not go into a competition.
I mean, that's good life advice in general. Now, by collaborating with Boeing, it also means that you're no longer developing this collaborative combat aircraft with Anduril. Are you working with other things still with Anduril?
Having in zones, but
yes, we spoke with Anduril about different things. We didn't find on the Fury a final decision in this area. That's the reason that we stepped in with Boeing.
So this is
but
the 4H.
I'm always very open
I've seen in some zones up here.
also
We're going to check and
with
see
Anduril. At the moment, we have no product that we can sell immediately, for example, to European
Let's make analysis
customers.
together.
But what does that partnership look like? Do you have any concrete ideas in your mind of what you could be developing with Anduril?
Yeah, usually we use
we're going to check
we
also on
develop
the
our
daily
own
and we
stuff,
see if we have
but
anything
usually
there.
and we use
This is the
technologies
4H.
which are ready. Because
This
Europe
is the
at the
4H and
moment
it
is
has in
looking
some
to have ready
valid
products
zones
and not
there.
is looking to have huge
Let's now go to the
development
daily and we
programs.
see
And if you see the ministers of
what's
NATO in
happening on
Europe
the
says,
daily time frame.
okay, let's go forward and let's deliver. So we
On
must be
the
ready with
daily
our
time
deliveries
frame,
in 29. So I have not a lot of time to develop. I have to implement technologies that partners have ready.
Could you give us an update on the state of the large Arminius contract?
There's one thing I want to tell you guys.
Yes, sure. The
whenever you're having a
will be
zone, a strong
in the
zone,
second week of September.
the reason why we always go to different time frames is that I think now this 4 hour this 4 what
December
zones that we had marked. When you come on daily, you can get something more serious, better than the first hour, okay? Because for the daily it's stronger.
Will be on the level
so meaning I'll come and just take off these 4 hour things. But remember, even if you take them, you should have it in your mind that those zones are also strong. But remember, they are in the same place, okay? So in order to make your chart very clean, what we are going to do here now, let's focus on the daily. Because for the daily, it can get you a better setup, okay? And when you look closely,
if the
they
government
did not
signs
tap into
also
that costed
options,
equipment level.
it would be what we
Meaning,
always
if gold
expected, nearly
comes
40
and
billion
taps
euro.
into that cost-quoted equipment level, it
Well,
will
that was
become our
Rheinmetall
point
CEO
of
Armin
interest.
Papperger
And
speaking
gold could
to us
actually
exclusively now. Coming up,
have
we
in
look
the
ahead to
source from
July's
there.
U.S. jobs report due later
Okay?
today with Van
But I'm
Wellen
going to
from
also
our
show you
environment
something.
team. This is Bloomberg.
Okay, so this is the daily. Then let's also try 1 hour. Let's see if we have anything serious in the 1 hour. When we click in the 1 hour here, we shall see also we have now here we have a lot of things also in the 1 hour. But for the 1 hour, it will correspond so much with the 4 hour. That's what I see. Meaning we have a strong zone there. The market could actually come back into those zones and we sell again from there. And remember now this is in the daily. But for entries, we have to get entries in smaller time frames, like 1 hour, 15 minutes, okay? For me, I always get my entries in 15 minutes. So meaning, if that zone is strong, we have also seen in the 4 hour is strong. But to get perfect entries will always come from this 1 hour, okay? And remember this 1 hour where we have this, where I have my conference, I also have 4 hour what?
Technology is embedded in every aspect of our lives,
meaning,
and that revolution
I can see
is playing out in real
will get,
time. From finance to defense
I have to come into I have to come to conclusion depending on how the market will react. So when we come to 15 minutes here, we shall say that we have let's go and check if we have anything there.
New frontiers and the politics reshaping global tech markets. I'm Ed Ludlow, live in San Francisco.
Yeah, this is what I've been talking about.
Tech.
For the 15 minutes, it will also show you that
Bloomberg Television.
On that same zone, the market is really, really strong there. And the entries could be better if market reaches that level. So meaning,
in Washington is driving Wall Street. We draw a distinction between the rhetoric and the action.
For whoever wants to sell gold right now,
this is Bloomberg Surveillance.
Even if you're scalping, I would not advise
Every weekday, Bloomberg puts
you guys to sell gold right now because
the spotlight on
it has major zones up there that could give you some good zones risk-free. Okay, at least the risk won't be that much.
The players behind major transactions on Bloomberg deals. Rates, risk, and the cost of capital on Bloomberg Real Yield. And personal finance, retirement, and wealth management on Bloomberg Money.
Okay.
A different topic every weekday, only on Bloomberg Television.
So you guys were okay. I noticed. So meaning that whoever wants to sell gold now, I don't advise you guys to do it. Yeah. I see gold is still strong. Gold is still strong. Let's first check on some other pair here and we see maybe the dollar index. Oh no. Let's check on the USD card. And one thing that you guys should notice, there are some pairs that you should actually avoid. Why? When we come here, the Forex Factory here, we shall see that we have card news today. and also that's when you will see double swords, because all those news will be released at the same time. So that volatility, CAD news, USD news, bro, send me your number. The number is on the bio. You get. So for CAD, we shall not focus on it so much. Let's first try USDJPY. USDJPY. And we see. You can also see on how the market structure. Let me first close these trades. Kino kipeya peya USD enkoze ebintu bannaye eganye okutambula kuva ggulu. Guys, I wonder how you guys trade these pairs like USDJPY. Sometimes those pairs don't move. Now I've been in that pair since yesterday for copy trading. It's not in that loss and it's not in profit. It's just there. That's why when you see me trading gold, I like gold because at least it gives you what to do. If you're to make a loss, you make a loss. If you're to make profits, you make profits. Rather than being there for a full week in just a stupid pair like now this pair. I think you can even, I don't know. But for this pair, I'm also seeing some buys. If it first sells to some levels, okay? I'm seeing in some buys if it sells to some levels. No. Guys, I also come here on live when I still have sleep in my eyes. Then when we go to the 4 hour of the dollar index, it has made a structure, a bearish structure. Right now, okay, the candles, the 4 hour candles, what and what. It seems it doesn't have so much to look for up there, and it's accumulating. So right now, I don't advise you to sell gold right now. Yeah, gold will continue pushing high, and when you look at the DXY, it's actually making more sense here. We're going to sell to some level. We're going to sell. DXY will sell up to this. Let me check if we have an FVG here. Yeah, up to that 4 hour fair value gap. So when they tap into that consecutive ultimate level, we can have buys from there. So meaning news might reach and gold sells. If at all this DXY confirms me that it's going to buy. Remember, for me, I trade confirmations. I don't want you guys to jump into conclusions. So meaning that right now gold could buy right now, buy to sell on news. It could buy so that it sells on news. Quote me well. You don't have a lot of capital. I understand. Thank you, bro. It's a buy. I don't know a buy of what. How many are you teaching, Papa? There are two different voices. Seriously. Let me connect again and here also. No, I think it's one sound. It's one sound. Maybe your father, maybe the background TV, maybe voices. Hey bro, can we put indicators like yours? Yeah, you can. But the problem is how to use them. Because some people always think that when they have indicators they have made it in life, but need to know how to trade. So indicators are not nungi nnyo but si ze zirina okubeera nti ze zenkomeredde. You need to know how to trade. And note this, are you seeing this accumulation that you're having here? Or you people who trade price action, what you call a consolidation, Are you seeing this consolidation? You guys who read the candlestick trading Bible, you could actually remember that they always tell you that you should not trade consolidating markets, okay? So this market is consolidating and it's waiting to manipulate. Now this is where the AMD comes from. Say something about copy trading. Copy trading, link in bio, you can join us. Yeah. People have joined, you will see that people are there. Now, this is where the AMD comes from. What we call the accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. And this is what could happen. And you guys who have always been on my lives, you've noticed that for me, I don't take long to be on lives, but when I give you a setup, in most cases it works 100%. You've been remembering the sales that I've been giving, the buys of gold, and they happen even if I'm off. So whenever you're here, you should at least pay attention and look at this. So we're going to mark this. Guys, we are live on YouTube. You could join YouTube and having something like this. So I could mark this as A. Let's call it the accumulation, this A. So market is accumulating. And what do we expect? What do I expect as Stuart? I expect market to manipulate, to fake out, okay? I'm expecting to manipulate. So that's why we call it the AMD. We expect it to accumulate, manipulate, then distribute. Okay? So meaning this market, this dollar index is now in accumulation. So prior to news, this market could manipulate down here or up. But as Stuart, this is what I think. It could manipulate here, make its manipulation here. Do you know what manipulation is? People who trade price action, that's what we call liquidity sweep, something like that. Liquidity, liquidity sweep. So then I expect it to go way up. That's the distribution. Okay, so what I expect. So meaning that if news were to come here, I'd wait for it to come and tap that consequent encroachment level, then it confirms that it's going up, automatically I sell gold. But remember, things change depending on how the market is moving, and also we could check its trove. Market could accumulate from there till like at 3. And some of you guys, like some brokers, they take off your leverage and you're not able to enter. Okay? Someone has commented BTC USD. But I was giving a better explanation here. I don't know why you guys want to change my mind. But for BTC USD, I think we talked about it. Let me check. So now, that person who is commenting BTC USD, let me show you this thing. We had in those people who trade price action and what? We had in some resistance level here. Okay? But you guys, if you remember what I told you that I know that person who commented BTC USD, maybe he wants to sell. But depending on those multiple rejections that have been made, don't sell BTC. And I told you that don't enter. And you see what has happened. BTC has broken that level and bought. So that shows that I know the markets. Okay? Because I can know what can happen. Now someone would see these multiple rejections, he thinks that the liquidity has been swept. I think this candle, someone will be like, okay, they have manipulated, now they are back, I'm seeing a doji. They sell, the Baba Kuba. Okay. Someone is taking me on US oil. Did we talk on US oil today? Kati nakanongera kabanyonyola. I don't know how many people here that don't know Uganda. So for US oil is just moving down. and it can buy from a certain level here down here. Kati nina kyenjagala obbannyonnyola wano. Nina kyenjagala obbalaga. Njagala kino mukitegere bulungi. You know, when we be in these markets, now for me, I've made a lot of research. Sometimes I be knowing things, and I'm also a human being. I forget. So in Forex, there is what we call a quote and a base currency. Now, are you seeing these pairs that we are trading? Like the XAU USD. Do you know there is a pair called USDXAU? But brokers don't put it there. Are you aware? Like for example, we have the USDJPY. But you can come here and check the JPY USD. It's there, but we don't trade it. And for it, it does the opposite. How do you deposit on copy trading? Let me show you here. What you do, big man, just go to the link in the bio like this. I have to look for myself. Just come here on my bio like this. On my bio, you will see that link tree there. That link tree, if you want me to trade on your account, you tap that link tree there. It will show you a lot of things. It will show you a lot of things. But in those a lot of things that it will show you, it will bring copy trading. So you register and deposit on your broker. So when you go and search network, when you go and search maybe on StuartFX, when you tap on copy trading and search on StuartFX on that broker, you will see me, and then you connect it to the strategy. Okay, but if it's giving you a problem, you go get that number on the bio, on the WhatsApp number after the live. You call me, I'll pick up and help you out. Yeah, you see, when you tap, it will show you copy trade, copy my trades. Okay, so for copy my trades, you will tap in copy my trades. They will actually take you directly into. Are you seeing? We don't have many people there. We have these are 6 people, I think, right now, and you could see the growth is 205%, and the minimum deposit is $100. Okay, let's go back into the charts. So I was literally saying that there are pairs that we don't even trade. There are pairs that are not even listed. Like for example, this JPY USD, they are not listed, but it is there. So for it does the opposite of USD JPY. That's why in most cases, when we are trading the news, we prioritize the DXY, that's the USD. Because if the dollar is buying, gold is selling. One of them is a base and another one is a quote currency. Okay? That's why you see that sometimes, not sometimes, but you see that on NFP, if USD/JPY is selling, all pairs of USD, the ones that start with USD card is selling, USD/JPY is selling, USD, which other pair that starts with USD? I'm forgetting. But all those pairs, USD CHF, USD what and what, if they are selling, then the pairs of XAU USD will be buying. GBP USD will be buying. Euro USD will be buying. You get? They do the opposite. So you should also know that. That's why when in most cases when gold is buying, USD/JPY is selling. They can't go the same way. And that's how we make money in trading. We trade the differences in those prices. Okay, one is buying, another one is selling. That's how money is made in forex trading, if you never knew, by the way. Like for example, the gold XAUUSD, in most cases, if gold is strong, if the dollar is weak, gold is strong. So the difference in prices, that's how money is made. So right now, if you're planning to sell gold, excuse it. You get problems for nothing. Let's wait and see how the news will react. Okay. So guys, I don't know if you would want me to come back at around. I don't know if you would want me to come back at around 3. Yeah, at around 3. You can East African time. So I could give you clear guidance and help you to trade this live, this news live. Then the other thing would be maybe if you guys have any last question so far. Let's come back again and trade news. For copy trading, you could inbox me, and for those Telegram channels, free Telegram channels, you could tap the link in the bio. You could also send me a message. Maybe you get the links by yourself because it's automated. So maybe if you have any good question. First, I'll explain London manipulation. I've explained something, yeah, and the other thing is, for me, my head, as I'm exhausted. Oh, Labika. This message is very bad. That's why even YouTube, and someone is commenting it. Bro, Dina konchali mukola kati ni muganda wange. Bodyguard we bankubira ninga sikyagala bukuumi. That's so. Guys on YouTube, let's come back at 3, okay? Then may I have a request? Yes, Abdul. What request are you having, bro? Sir, favor TikTok. But TikTok. Okay, subscribe to this channel. Then let's continue on TikTok for some few minutes. Yeah. The reason why I bring you to YouTube is that I always want you to. I'm going to start bringing in long videos, teaching for free, like lessons. I'm going to be teaching for free, okay, on those long videos. That's why I always recommend you here, because for TikTok, it's not long-term thing. Sometimes it goes off and on. Goes off and on. So at least for this 1 hour, let's come back at 3 on NFP.